Rain and Lightning by Michael C. Harris. Rain, rain, don't go away. Soaked. The day may have started, sunny and bright, but before you even got the food out of your picnic basket, the sky darkened. Soon, a few raindrops were followed by a downpour. As you run for cover, all you can think of is how annoying rain can be. Rain is liquid water that falls from the clouds to Earth's surface. It is just one form of precipitation, or any form of water that falls from clouds to Earth's surface. Other forms of precipitation include snow, hail, and sleet. Sometimes rain can spoil your plans, but when it does, try to remember that Earth would be like without rain. Plants depend on water from the rain. All animals, including people, depend on plants for food. Most of Earth's water is found in the oceans, but it is fresh water, found in streams, lakes, rivers, and even underground. The most living things need to survive. It may seem odd that after billions of years Earth has not run out of water. Fortunately, our planet is a natural at recycling. The water cycle. If all living things have been using Earth's water over billions of years, how has it not been used up? Earth has been recycling the same water over and over again through a system known as the water cycle. The water cycle is the continuous movement of water on, above, and below Earth's surface. Follow along in the picture to see how water moves between Earth and the air that surrounds it. The sun heats water on Earth's surface, causing it to change from liquid into water vapor, or gas. When a liquid changes into a gas, it is called evaporation. As water vapor rises high into the sky, it is cool air. This causes the water vapor to change from a gas back into a liquid in a process of condensation. Tiny droplets of water collect in the clouds, forming precipitation. Making rain. There is no beginning or end to a water cycle, but you might say that the process begins when water evaporates from Earth's surface and rises into the air as water vapor. Most water evaporates from the oceans because that is where most Earth's water is. There is always water vapor in the air. Although we can't see the water vapor, we can sometimes feel it. When it is warm and muggy in the summer, people complain about the humidity. Humidity is the amount of water vapor in the air. Tiny droplets form when water vapor condenses. These droplets collect together to form clouds. But the droplets inside the clouds are not yet heavy enough to fall through the air to Earth's surface. To become a raindrop, these tiny droplets must condense on particles of smoke, dust, or salt in the air. Then the droplets must collide and grow until they are big enough and heavy enough to fall to the ground. It takes millions of droplets to form one single raindrop. 3 types of clouds. Have you ever seen the cloud that looks like a dog, or maybe a whale? It may be fun to imagine different animals and objects in the clouds, but scientists look at the shapes and colors of clouds to help determine the weather. Clouds are like giant storehouses for the water and air. They are filled with weather droplets and moved around by winds. There are several different types of cloud, and each brings a different kind of precipitation. Sometimes a cloud can change, and so does its name. The word nimbus means rain when added to a cloud's name. A nimbostratus cloud would bring rain. Flash and rumble. Crack, the sky glows with bright bolts of lightning that flash white and disappear in an instant. Lightning is a sudden spark of electricity between two clouds, or between cloud and the ground. Boom! The thunder rumbles and shakes the ground below your feet. It is the noise created by lightning. This amazing display in the sky can be totally cool and totally scary at the same time. Even though the sound of thunder is loud and threatening, it cannot hurt you, but that crackling lightning can be dangerous. As one of nature's most beautiful displays, lightning is actually an electric show. Have you ever shuffled across a rug, touched a doorknob, or felt a shock? As you walk across a rug, electric charges build up on your shoes. Then, ouch! The charges move through you onto the doorknob. Charges behave in the same way when lightning strikes, but on a much bigger scale. You might think of thunder as an applause of brilliant show, as it is the loud clap that always accompanies lightning. It is like a huge vibration that we hear as an ear-splitting sound. Lightning up the sky. When a puffy, fair-weather columns cloud grow into the dark, towering cumulus cloud, or thundercloud, a storm is clearly on its way. Just like a battery, clouds have positive and negative electric charges. During a thunderstorm, these charges build up. Positive charges build up at the top of the cloud. Negative charges build up at the bottom of the cloud. To understand how lightning strikes, you need to remember that charges that are the same, like charges, push each other out of the way. Opposite charges attract each other. The negative charges in the bottom of the cloud are closest to the earth. Since charges push each other out of the way, the negative charges in the cloud push away the negative charges on the Earth's surface. This leaves mostly positive charges on the Earth's surface. Now, there are negative charges in the bottom of the cloud and positive charges in the Earth's surface. Since they are opposite charges, they attract. You guessed it, crack! An electrical current, or flow of electricity moves between the cloud and the ground as a lightning bolt. Claps of thunder. Lightning is very hot. When lightning strikes, it can heat the air to temperatures hotter than the sun's surface in an instant. When air is heated, it expands. When air cools, it contracts. The temperatures caused by lightning make the air expand very rapidly. Then it contracts. This results in something very similar to an explosion. This explosion makes the sound we know as thunder. Lightning never occurs without thunder. However, you will always see the lightning first, before you hear thunder. Light and sound travel in waves at different speeds. At 186,282 miles per second, the speed of light is the fastest thing known to humankind. It's much faster than the speed of sound. Sound travels at less than 1 mile per second. So even though lightning and thunder occur at the same time, the light waves from lightning will reach you before the sound waves of thunder. It takes 5 seconds for the sound to travel 1 mile. If you hear thunder 5 seconds after you see a flash of lightning, the storm is 1 mile away. If you count 10 seconds, it is 2 miles away.